So Madeline, if we're gonna be doing something a little bit different instead of Japan, so if you're just gonna be driving all the way to do lap times with Super GT lap times, if before we're gonna be doing this, let me just, if all GT cars, Super GT cars will be super lap in Sebring International Raceway, is this gonna be handling for so much before I will try to do so, before I just gonna be go? Now, before I'm just gonna be might able to take about for this various advantage lap times. This won't be taking a little bit, it's a very early in the morning, so it's a good idea that we're gonna be trying to do. It's time to start all the way into, if this is gonna be okay, let's check around here, starting with Toyota Supra. Let's get here fast. I think I'm just currently on level 52, so I'm just gonna be using for sequential mode. Ooh, the launch! It's just absolutely pretty doing like this one. As we're checking around the lap times, pretty for the first time. As we've seen around for this, by using Super GT cars in Sebring. So it looks like this is absolutely gonna be doing not in the proper ways by using Super GT cars. Anyways, it won't be absolutely gonna be possible by using fourth gear. I think that this is probably going to be trying to steal that car from yesterday. It won't be going to be using for this car, not even yesterday. If this is absolutely going to be taking for much very pride inside of the cockpit view here that we're going to be doing for a little bit to get onto second gear. The first sector is absolutely pretty not much that I'm going to be trying to do before this is going to be the last. And it is all about my time. It is going to be very much quick. This is absolutely going to be taking for very much to do like this. I think it's going to be very hard. Even I'm just going to be used to be using even for the difference mode. I can't see even though other sides of this one. So there must be no sign to this. It looks like whatever that we're going to be taking for very much laps. If this is absolutely going to be a handle that we're only one lap, this is going to be very super lap as course. Of course we're going to be doing for a little bit of super lap training with some other Super GT cars. Oh no, we just overshot up here. Oh, we overshot in the last few corners, and this is how he's just absolutely reaching about for top speed. Overshot against for the previous lap times. I think we're just before we're going to be taking a little bit advantage. Let me just take for a little bit of break. But before we're going to be making so much last time, it's going to be for SB word for just a little bit, getting for 150 miles per hour. Now let's see, we're going to be taking for this all advantage. If this is not even very possible as well, I'm not going to be taking for very much quite advantage, because these cars are just going to be more quicker than GTE cars. I remember from this gonna be last time, from GT1 lap times, this is absolutely finished for under 150 for just a little bit. Finishing under 1 minute and 50 seconds. This is absolutely pretty quite easy. So it looks like we're gonna be taking a little bit slow. 2 seconds behind with an absolute trying to do like this. As before we're gonna be making onto this. Only one opportunity. This is absolutely going to be taking for an extreme amount of lap times while using on the Supra that we're going to be taking onto its first gear to second gear. I'm not going to be making to oversteer by not using Super GT cars. Does not exist in iRacing, but today this is absolutely going to be making things a little bit quite different before we're going to be taking onto its nighttime session. But right over here, the second sector is only 1 second behind. Looks like we're going to be taking a little bit slow until this is absolutely going to be taking for 3, 4 gear. So it looks like we're going to be taking onto the outside. And this is where in the previous lap times I did for 2 seconds penalty because I overshot. And now I just pretty so much for a terrible for it. It's only 1 minute to beat. So the next lap time should be going to be whatever we're going to be trying to do. As we're going to be reaching up to 150 miles an hour, and that should be 1 minute and 48. Looks like that was even more faster than other GTE race cars. So absolutely, I'm just going to be quick menu and teleported into the garage. Next, we're taking a super lap within it for using like this. The Honda NSX Super GT GT500. If you're going to be using for this one car, it's absolutely vary for a little bit for this one. It is an absolutely using for this car a better top speed, easy to fail, but looks like we're absolutely going to be using this thing before the sun sets. It won't be absolutely going to be very over soon, because this time we'll be absolutely going to be making for very strange for this one. So absolutely I'm going to be quickly for this time. As before we're going to be continuing this video, I'm sorry that I just rejoined this server because I was a little bit dumb at going to get overshoot by the sunset. And because the meantime that I'm going to be went inside for this cockpit view inside of this vehicle, so it is going to be trying to get all the way down here. So at last we're going to be taking a little bit for as much as straight before the super lap will be absolutely going to be countless. Before I fail, I must survive that I never forget that I have to make it wisely about for the lap times as whatsoever. So it looks like we're going to be taking around for its last step before I might going to be make things a little bit failed overall, because this is what absolutely will be absolutely going to be heading on to what happened yesterday. If we're going to be doing this a little bit harder, which means it's got to be way more impossible, and it's not a little bit impossible to do like this, because I'm good at sim racing. Before you might able to learn if this is absolutely going to be very much quite as possible using back into the gear 4. Now it looks like we're absolutely going to be taking all the way, and this is where the top speed might able to get for a 300 kilometers an hour. And before this is absolutely might able to get straight, let's use the PG Motorsport mode, as we're going to be quite as very quickly as possible. And smash over here! And we absolutely failed all over to this one. I really can't do this. Is this something gonna be worthless? I just gotta be responding against anyways. Looks like we're taking for a super lap against for under 49. 1 minute and 49 seconds. Will be absolutely gonna be easy until this is going to get very hard to do, like I say, and it's much not gonna be necessary as well. Because I was too late and very upset of lap times. Started to get bad luck and easy to fail against overshot without any break for just a little bit of time of break, and stop braking up to this one 2 seconds behind. Looks like we're just absolutely making all the way to gear 3 to gear 4 as well. I'm not pretty sure this is not very good at one time. If this is absolutely going to be very quick at a little bit of this time, because this is absolutely very easy to fail. Before the sun sets, I'm not going to be making to this easy before I must join the game. But let me see if the server changes. Looks like we just absolutely never forget. Oh no, we just absolutely a little bit for this time, because we're absolutely slightly good to go before it won't be absolutely making a little bit. 0.5 seconds behind. That was absolutely pretty not good as well. If before we're going to be taking on to the strategy, for the light has come out for on time, but it looks like we're going to be head on to the 5th gear, the 6th gear, but all the time. And all of a sudden, I feel extremely stressful about for this. Let's take a little bit for slow down until we're going to be hitting about for the 5th gear. But it looks like we're absolutely officially end of this video, but we're pretty even not. So 1 minute and 45, and I'm officially in the level 3. So let's get back into the menu, and we will be reset of this one and return back into the map menu, back to the hub, and we're gonna be doing for one more, but not one that lasts, that I'm gonna be using for other kinds of teams. We're gonna be using for a Castrol. I think this is absolutely kind of just a little bit legal here, but using for a Castrol GTR 34 for just as well. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be moving out. And before we're gonna be end of this video, looks like I have to turn all the way around for it. It's gonna be first lap time as well. So if the last thing that I absolutely never able to solve, looks like we're just absolutely using for sequential as well. Let's see that we're gonna be using for a perfect launch, whatever it is, that I'm gonna be going inside for just as well. So that is the end of this video, or even what? Even though I absolutely tried to say, but the previous lap times is 1 minute and 49 and 1 minute and 46.863. So it looks like we're absolutely going to be taking a little bit much longer before we're going to be making onto this straight. So if this is not absolutely going to be quite a very necessary, at least we're about for making for these a little bit for this one. So absolutely I'm not going to be made up through at this. So if this is absolutely kind of just a made for stress, so we're going to be taking a little bit slow into absolutely for 8 seconds behind, for just only for 8 seconds ahead from the rival. If this is what absolutely happened there, I'm not going to be very sure that I must finish all the lap times that I... Oh no! We're just making this a little bit for monstrosity. I think we're just doing for the same mistake as the onboard view, as making things sure, not pretty sure this is absolutely right. They made for impossible track limits that I say. I'm so very bad luck at this. And make sure I'm not going to be responding this. And very bad as hell. And this is absolutely going to be taking for just a little bit for only once. And before we're going to be making onto the straight, I'm absolutely pretty dumbly worse. That's not even possible. So, and like I say, this is going to be taking for a little bit of much. And going up into gear for just gear number 6 until the lap time starts, and taking on to the outside lane, which is going to be taking for just a little bit for this one, if this is not really absolutely very possible as well. So it looks like we just absolutely made for this a shameful 2 minutes at this one. So it looks like we just absolutely make a little bit slow, but before we're making onto these changes, it's not going to be absolutely very impossible. By using GT1 cars, it's not very good at all. So using the GT1 Le Mans cars is not good for each time. And because I'm just using for just a little bit for some kind of very easy, is it possible that it should be? No. So it's absolutely going to be taking a little bit very this far. 0.2 seconds behind. That was absolutely going to be taking for no oversteers. I don't want using for oversteers for this time, because in fact this is what absolutely I don't want to do whatever it is. Now we're going to be taking a little bit close until we're going to be closing out for just a little bit too, and not vary for just a little bit for this time. So absolutely we're going to be closing in and taking onto this 4th gear, and I must made a super attack inside of Sebring International Raceway. This is absolutely going to be taking for much time, almost 1 second, then absolutely 0.999 seconds. In the front of us, looks like we're time, take down for just in the 4th gear, almost going to be nailed as corner cuts as well. Looks like we're just absolutely pretty moments away that we're absolutely using for 6th gear. What absolutely that I need to tell you something about for this one. Absolutely, I must be early for just a little bit for this one, and I'm going to be coming up into this one until for a level 1 minute and 45.579. It was absolutely a little bit slower than what it is, and that is it for this our video for this time. So if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And that vehicle is got to be despawned very quick. With absolutely, we just absolutely initiated for just a little bit once as well. So thanks for watching. That I'm going to be signing off for just a little bit. That I'm going to be turning off for just only one thing. But I absolutely see you in another video until it's not going to be doing some later. Over now for Turbo Concept for this time.